What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a wide receiver who was taken in the 5th round and appears to be a big time sleeper. That is right, we are talking about the former Colorado State wide receiver Torrey Horton, who got selected in the 5th round, pick number 30 by the Seattle Seahawks. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it here, why he is very underrated and why he got picked so late in the draft. But before we do, if you guys are new around here, make sure to go ahead, consider hitting that subscribe button, and also if you do go ahead to enjoy this video, make sure to go ahead, drop a like and comment down below any of your guys' thoughts. But let's go ahead and get right into it here. Torrey Horton comes from Colorado State, a 6'3" receiver, spent 5 seasons at the college level. He began his career at Nevada for the first 2 seasons before going to Colorado State in 2022, where he had his breakout season. He had 1,131 yards and 8 touchdowns. Followed that up again in the 2023 season with 1,136 yards and 8 touchdowns on 96 receptions before missing a majority of the 2024 season due to a knee injury, and that's ultimately what kind of led to his drop in the 2025 NFL draft. Teams obviously weren't sure if he would be ready to play anytime soon, and he could have been taken higher if he didn't get injured. But the good news for Seattle Seahawks fan is that Horton not only went from doing nearly nothing in rookie minicamp to being a full participant in non-contact minicamp drills, and he was effective. Now the Seattle Seahawks can also use him on special teams as potentially a kick and punt returner, as he does have speed as a wide receiver. But this is a guy, when healthy, he could be a big time receiver for the Seattle Seahawks, especially in the future. Now, maybe not in the 2025 season, but in the future, Torrey Horton could definitely be a starting receiver for the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, the Seahawks did get new receivers and added veterans out of Cooper Kupp and Marquez Valdez-Scantling to the, they added them to the wide receiver room that also features Jackson Smith and Jigba. So this is definitely a sleeper pick here for the Seattle Seahawks. And again, a healthy Horton might have gone as high as the 3rd round, maybe even higher, but he does appear now to be back to full speed. He is going to be fast enough to cause issues for Seahawks opponents, and he could be the next 5th round choice for the Seahawks that could potentially turn into a great pick and a diamond for the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks just did trade away DK Metcalf and then also released Tyler Lockett. So now they're going to be, having to have receivers step up in the room, and they obviously did add receivers already. But Torrey Horton, not only can he produce in his rookie season coming off the bench for the Seahawks, but in the future, this could be their guy. Horton, he is a loose athlete, has quality speed, above average cut quickness. He does have an instinctive route runner with a feel for burst timing, and he rarely drops what is thrown his way. We saw that at Colorado State many times. Can knife through the heart of zone defenses and is competitive at the catch point, but can be overtaken on 50-50 balls by length and size. But the 6'3" receiver can sometimes go up and catch that ball, and if healthy, he can again be a wide receiver 3 upside for the Seattle Seahawks. And even last word on sports writer Austin Amber did suggest that Torrey Horton could potentially eventually replace Cooper Kupp. He said that Horton can be the outside player who they need to play alongside Jackson Smith and Jigba and Kupp. And he said that Kupp is also on the downturn of his career, meaning Horton could become the wide receiver 2 on the team in a few years, and Horton will have the opportunity to earn a starting job and build on the role as the years go on. So I'm telling you right now, Torrey Horton could potentially prove to be a steal in the 5th round for the Seattle Seahawks. This was a great pickup for the Seahawks, and he could turn into a guy that a lot of teams wish they would have picked him up despite his knee injury and also missing the majority of the 2024 season. But this is a very talented guy, and the sky is the ceiling for Torrey Horton. So let me know what you guys think about this, but it seems like the Seahawks got a good one in the 5th round out of the Colorado State product and 6'3" receiver Torrey Horton, who again was taken in round 5, pick 30 by the Seattle Seahawks. But with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more on the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And go ahead, check out some other videos on the channel if you guys haven't already. But with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys in the next one.